Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we finally managed to revoke the Duchy of Albany, so we hold that now and we've moved our capital to Fife in that duchy. So this gives us the ability to plot to revoke all of these other counties, which is great. We're going to have a 4-county duchy as our capital duchy, and I'm still going to keep the Duchy of Lothian and the 3 counties in here. Let me look at the de jure duchies map mode so you can kind of see this a little better. We're going to keep these 7 counties as our domain. We do currently hold a few counties outside of this thanks to our conquests, which we'll just start giving away as and when we need to. When we go over our domain limit, we'll give away Dublin and Perfedwood. And actually we have Cumberland as well, don't we? So we can get rid of those as we revoke these, but also, the last episode, there was another crusade called for Jerusalem, which we did go and participate in, and it looks like it's going to be successful. But we are pretty unlikely to win it, but one of our vassals is pretty likely to win it, so I'm a little concerned that we may end up losing the relevant duchy if one of them turns out to gain the kingdom title, but I guess we'll deal with that if and when it happens. Meanwhile, our army is on the way home because we need to deal with this looming adventurer threat, which is going to be in December of this year. Okay, our Duke of Munster had his opinion improved further, so he's all the way up to -50. I don't really like our chances of getting him up to a positive opinion, or out of this faction at all. But we'll keep trying, I suppose. Okay, a son was born to me and my wife, a club-footed son, and our wife died in childbirth, which was that alarming scream that you just heard. So that's very sad. We do need to get married again now. I'm not too concerned about getting a wife with good genetic traits, really. We did get a quick son, but we're not going to have one of our sons inherit anyway, because that's pretty unlikely to happen under Tanistry. Speaking of the succession, let's see if we can maybe switch to somebody younger than Somerled here, if possible. There aren't any male candidates that are younger and also of age, and people are pretty unlikely to vote for a female candidate, I think, so we'll just keep him for the moment. Well, I suppose there's no reason not to have more genetically talented children of our dynasty who could potentially be rulers under Tanistry. So we will see if there's an eligible genius we can find. I have to type more of the word apparently. Okay. There's a 22-year-old. Okay. Good stats as well, which is helpful to us for our state stats. We're going to lose some prestige, but we can actually afford to lose 200 without going below the 2000, which is where the opinion bonus from prestige caps out. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, we'll disband all our troops. We were briefly over our domain limit while we weren't married, but now that we have a wife with decent stewardship again, we should be okay. And we have gained a tithe, which also is very useful. We should be making a lot more money now as well, since we are no longer supporting our domain troops. We are still reinforcing our retinue a little bit though. That's just finished. Alright, we're up to 22, which is pretty good. So I'm going to wait until after the adventurer arrives before we start actually revoking these counties. But let's have a look at what is going on in the Crusade. Ooh, it looks like the Caliph is going to win a battle there. There aren't that many troops visible down here. Looks like there's been some losses. Okay, I'm getting notifications about votes going on the Council of East Anglia, apparently. Something that I need to be immediately concerned with. So the Fatimids are winning victories here. And here comes our host invasion. So he is fighting for the whole Kingdom of Scotland. Obviously we need to win this. We can afford to probably hire a few mercenaries if we need to. Let's just see how strong he is though. He's got 6.7k, I think we can handle that. Got about 9,000 available right now. See where he is. Can we not see where he is? Apparently we can't. Maybe we'll wait a while and try again. The Countess of Lancaster is trying to usurp my title again. I don't think we can just keep making bishops disappear. We'll let them have a claim, I suppose. We lost a siege down there. The Pope really should abandon whatever siege he's doing here and take out this army, because otherwise this crusade is going to be going in the wrong direction. Victory was so close. Oh, my wife tells me she's pregnant, but that can't be right, can it? Well, why not? Date besets me. Oh well. Well, she does have the lover's pox, so maybe we have reason to be suspicious. Okay, let's see if this guy has manifested in a physical location yet. Okay, apparently he's down here. I wonder if he can't be heading up by land, so he must have boats. I thought it over, and I cannot be the father of my wife's baby as it grows in her belly. I have trouble sleeping. I must put this matter to rest. So, let's see. We aren't paranoid or anything like that. And we are slothful, so maybe we're too lazy to find out. We'll spend 5 gold. See what we can learn. Ah, he's up here already. Okay, well I wasn't really expecting him to arrive so soon, but that's fine. Let's get our troops raised. Where is he landing? I guess we can't really tell. I'm going to assume he's landing in Fife. So we'll disband the troops from here. And let's hope that everyone else can get out in time. Just disband these guys for the moment. The maid I hired to gain my wife Gudrun's confidence has not found anything at all suspicious about her pregnancy. So we can say that's a relief, or we can say I must know, I will confront her directly, or we can hire more spies. I think we'll just be satisfied with what we know. That's a relief. Now let's also stop leading troops. Though we are getting on in years, we're 61 years old, so we may expect to die at some point soon. Maybe we'll switch our focus, actually. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any serious faction problems, so we can afford to lose a bit of diplomacy. And maybe we'll switch to something that improves health, namely hunting. Sure. Okay, our kinsman John needs a childhood focus. We'll get him something stewardship related, why not? So down to 72% in the Crusade. Looks like there's only about less than 4,000 friendly troops left down there. The anti-papacy of Pope Celestinus has ended. Okay. That was the Holy Roman Empire's anti-pope, I believe. So no more anti-popes. And are we just leaving? We're just heading north. We were so close to victory. There's a fleet from Toulouse here. We're probably sending some troops. Alright, meanwhile all of our troops are gathered together. There's only 3,000 men here, and he had, how many was it again? Yeah, twice that about. So his fleet has probably gone back to pick up more. But with any luck we'll be able to fight this 3,000 before those reinforcements arrive. Wait a second, I think Somerled has the leading the center bonus, so we'll move him in there. And we'll put Malcolm on the flank, okay. It looks like we may be a little bit too late for that, but they will be at reduced morale at least, because they are doing an amphibious landing. So we'll be there on the 3rd of June. We do have the morale advantage, and our leaders are better. And we have the numbers, so everything's coming up Millhouse. So we'll just follow them southwards. They're probably going to be heading down in this general direction. Oh, they're heading to Dunbar. Whoa. So we have a big revolt in England. So we noticed before that the duchies of York, Mercia, Lancaster, Northumbria were all held by the same person, so it looks like that vassal has rebelled, as well as the Duchy of Wessex. So England's going to have a bad time there. What is this over? Oh, it's just over council power. Okay. It's not an independence revolt, which would have been pretty cool. Still though, he's probably going to lose that if I had to guess, just based on how much land they both have. He's got 7.5k. They have 13. I thought I was pursuing him further, but I guess I wasn't. Let's see if we can catch him here. It's plains, and I think we're maybe crossing a river, unfortunately. We aren't. Okay, good. Alright, the Duke of Munster is up to -34. Alright, we had a son named Duncan. Not a genius. But we won that battle, we're up to 75%. And I guess we'll just keep following and fight one more battle. Since this is his whole army. I think one of the changes in the upcoming patch 2.5.2, which may actually be out by the time you see this video, but I'm recording on the previous version, one of the changes is going to be that you'll get more war score for battles against hosts. Which seems like a positive change to me. We'll reduce all of this chasing around of retreating armies. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Yes, we'll let them in. We're going to get a free eunuch. The fat merchant sits by the fire and regales us with stories of his travels, which are very interesting, I'm sure. Dawn breaks and he leaves and gives us a free eunuch named Banu. Okay. Thank you. So we're going to get into Gloucester on the 11th. He is getting out on the 5th to Hereford. So we'll change his mind and then try Gloucester. 15th, and he is not going to get until the 21st. Okay. Oh. I guess we didn't fight him. Okay. And we're taking attrition. Just based on the supply limit, we're not out of supplies. So we're going to arrive here on the 2nd of November. Same day he gets out. We'll see if we catch him. We didn't. We should catch him here, though. And that gives us 100%, so we can end this. Get our troops home and disband them. So, let's take a quick look at the Crusade again. Looks like he changed his mind about marching wherever he was going northwards. Or somebody did. Yeah, actually the Pope is not here anymore, so... Is this him? Nope. Where did the Pope go? Guess he must be on this fleet, actually. Or his army, rather. I don't know, if they don't get more troops down here, this could go badly. It looks like we might be stuck in this crusade for a while, actually. But we will probably not go and participate again. Though, actually, we could single-handedly turn this around. It's only 4,900. We can raise way more than that. We can beat this army. We might even get enough contribution to get the victory. It means we have to put our plans to consolidate our capital duchy on hold for a bit longer. We also have a good opportunity to attack England right now, though, since they have this big revolt going on. We could take Suffolk from them. But that's only a single county. Alright, fine, we'll go and try and fight the Crusade. Let's raise everyone. And our former Duke, Ronald, here is starting a faction, up to 58%. Wonder if we have any chance of getting the Duke of Man out of here. I guess we can spare a gift, probably. Get him up to 50. Bad news from Lothian, so our steward has angered the peasants, which is unfortunate. Let's raise however many boats we need. I think that will be enough. Alright, Munster's up to -3, almost positive. I think this is kind of a lost cause, though, because soon the older opinion improvements are going to start wearing off as fast as we get them, so there's kind of a upper limit on how much we can actually improve his opinion this way. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Glenn opening one of my letters. We can teach him to be less nosy. He receives an event and we gain the trait Cruel. How are we going to teach him to be less nosy? Or we could say that he could use some practice reading and he loses 30 prestige? I guess we'll have him lose the prestige. I don't really want to become cruel. Oh, we don't actually have enough boats. That could be a problem. Let's raise some from over here. If I could press the right button, that would be helpful. Oh, I still don't have enough boats. Probably did press the right button. Yeah, let's bring some from over here. Okay. So, unfortunately, in the meantime, it looks like another 6,000 troops have appeared, which could be an issue for us. We will be able to land directly in this county, though. This is plains. This is also plains. So I think our best move is going to be to land here and then try to attack this 6k before the 4k can merge up. Though they might be able to get here and reinforce the battle in time. In fact, it looks like they're actually headed to rendezvous right now, which is pretty unfortunate. We lost our spy master. We have a new Duke of Connaught, who is slow and 0 years old. Means we have an open council position. And we can just appoint the Duke of Munster, which actually I probably will do because A, he's quite good at intrigue, and B, it will get him off our backs faction-wise. And also, if we send him to Constantinople to study technology, there's a chance he might be blinded and castrated. Which would be a win-win, I think. Not for him, obviously. So we have a pretty large army from the Nice Hospitaller apparently on the way over. As it is, though, we have pretty much equal numbers, so it's not looking as good as it was when I initially made the decision to join the Crusade here, but I guess we can probably still count on some support from these little armies, if they still exist by the time we get there. Anyway, my wife, Gudrun, has complained about me being absent so often, and so when I found out that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice, maybe some sort of jewelry. Yeah, I think we should definitely try to keep her on our good side. We'll spend 15 gold on some ruby earrings. Why not? Okay, well, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.